I know it's been a while. It's been roughly about 2 months since I've ever did my last review video, and so the reason why I haven't been like reviewing or anything like that is because I've been actually saving up the hubcap fines so I can make it like a really big video. And yeah, I think I collected enough already, and I'm gonna review them today. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Alright, so first the center caps, and so the first one I'll do is this tiny like Toyota center cap. It's these were offered for like various models. This one has a broken clip. No, actually not even for various models. These are actually only made for 2 different car models of Toyota. One was they're both for like, the center cap was only used for Corolla and Tercel. The Toyota Tercel was sold for a very limited amount for very limited years. So I'm not sure if this is going to be really a Tercel or not. I have to check the date. And the Corolla, there's a good chance this is going to be a Corolla. There was no other cars that used this, because the other ones were Previa, Camry. The Camrys had 5-lug wheels, so they didn't have like 4-lug wheels, so they wouldn't use these center caps. Instead they'd do something else. And they're like, the rest of them were like SUVs and trucks. So anyway, it's that one. Missing clip, and on the back, it says February 25th of 2000. This one's gonna be a Corolla. Tercels were made until 1998, so it's not gonna be a Tercel. Anyway, that's that one. This is a 2016 Chevrolet Astro. So this was completely white when I found it, so it's cleaned up really well, in my opinion. So I'm not sure if these are really held on with bolts or not. I'm not sure if these are really meant to be there or something, but there's just like these little grooves on the side. I think they're actually meant to hold them with the bolts, because these don't have clips. So yeah, this is definitely a center cap though. I don't know what, if it is not, I don't know what it is. It's probably like an engine or something. So yeah, it's a nice one. They did come with a hubcap config, so I really want to find a hubcap. But those are really rare. So yeah, unfortunately, they'll have to wait. Anyway, next one. 2019 Ford Transit. So now this is in really nice condition, and the clips are super flimsy. I'll tell you that for sure. All of them are super flimsy, not just one. And I made an oath to find only like these like bare like plastic center caps. For these center caps, like Mercedes Sprinter, Ford Transit, Mercedes Metris, I made an oath that I'd only find ones that are actually in like pristine condition. This one's in pristine condition, so to the point that I took this one, because otherwise I would not take this one, because I'm actually very low on storage, so I need to save up on center caps. There's like a huge pile of center caps in the corner of my shed, so that's been taking up all the space. Only the ones that are in pristine condition. And if it's like a part of the clip missing, then okay, I'll take it. But if it's like completely missing, then I'll probably not take anything like that. If it's run over, I won't take it. So anyway, that's that one. It's a nice find. This one's just 1982 to 2005. It's actually a very long lifespan for what these used for. This is a General Motors company Savannah. This is how they used for the Savannah 250 trucks, 250 series trucks. So the van, I'm pretty sure the van ones would have lug nuts on them. This one doesn't have lug nuts. I'm pretty sure this one's for the truck instead. So this one, all the bolts are pretty much damaged. Only 3 are intact. Only the screws remain. So this one's I picked up on the perfect day. Otherwise, this will not be here right now, because I mean, right after the day I picked this up, they've redone the whole entire sidewalk. This fell off on the sidewalk. If you haven't watched the video already, they've redone the whole entire part for some reason. So if they saw this, they would have thrown this out. So yeah, it's a good timing I made. So yeah, it's a nice one. Next one, XAG K61 New Jersey plates. So there's 3 different variants for these yellow on white ones. There's also a blue on white one, but that one's actually kind of a rare one. For very prehistoric like New Jersey cars, still have those. Anyway, this one has the tabs. There's 3 different types. The one's like the new one with the backing and everything. The backing is like a plate backing for some of these, and that's the reason why license plates fall off for us in New York, because they started doing these plate backing things for the new like cars. So this Hyundai Palisade up here, you can see has new New Jersey plates. On the front, this one should have a backing on it. So anyway, that's for instance, that's a new one. And so these like, you see the old ones, like they kind of have like these like, they don't have edges, they don't have like corners of these like letters. So these are just like bold print, no corner, tabbed tabbed ones. This one's off of commercial, so this one's much more rare. So so like the backing, I'll explain what it is. It's like a plastic backing on the back, behind the license plate, which will hold onto the bumper, held on with 2 screws right in the middle. And eventually those will break off, sending the license plates flying off into the side of the road. But in this case, I don't know how this came off. I guess the screws were loose. This one has cracks on it. This one, so the old ones, this would be the exact same thing. The one without, but it just won't have these expiring tab things. Like the tab expiring things would, those are for the new ones. The older ones would have these tab expiring things. The tab expires, like the expiring tabs would show when you need to replace the license plate. So yeah, nice one. It's a pretty cool one. I haven't really found a commercial plate yet, and that one's full print as well. It's kind of a rare one. This is the last of all center caps, or should be. This is a semi-truck hubcap. It's a 2-piece hubcap. I usually find these without the center cap on it, and this is super loose. So this is actually kind of a rare one. But unfortunately, this one's completely demolished. Unfortunately, you can see it's really loose as well. It's cracked. I mean, it's not completely demolished, but it's not in the best condition. It's kind of a shame. I've always wanted to find one of these, and I'm not going to be able to super glue this back because I mean it's really, really hard to put these parts back together. As you can see, they don't completely go together. So that's that one. All right, that's all for the center caps. We're going to move on to the hubcaps now. The first one of the hubcaps would be this one. This one's off a Volvo B10. But the weird thing is, I pulled this off an abandoned car, and on the trunk door it said B10. This one's off a 1955. Very classic hubcap. But I have 2 more classic hubcaps to show you guys today. Anyway, Volvo B10. But when I searched it up online, the B10 was actually a bus model. So I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to be a B10 or something else. So yeah, it's off a very classic Volvo though. So I'm gonna have to do more research on that. On that Volvo is also a very early like New York plate. It kept most of its color. I don't really see any more like New Yorkers with like New York plates on them. Like I don't really see any more like super classic New York cars anymore with like the old plates on them anymore. So just yeah, very nice one. All right, so I'll get on with the more lame ones, and then we'll get on to the more interesting ones. So this is a very simplistic one. This one's based off a 2002 Toyota Camry hubcap. This is a fake one. As usual, all aux cord hubcaps, eventually the paint will completely get destroyed. And as you can see, the paint got completely destroyed on this one. So this one had a horrible ring. Like the ring was completely rusted through. So I had to give it a new one. The all clip's intact though. It's a nice one. Like you could potentially sell this as a Camry one. Because I mean look, the clips are basically the same thing as an OEM Camry. And also you just need to put an emblem on that, and they could just sell this as a replica Camry. So yeah, that's a nice one. You probably get some money off that one. Not the best one, I mean, in my opinion, but it's still hubcap. Anyway, found this in front of the local high school. This one is a 2007 Scion XD hubcap. All clips intact. Now, out of all the Scion cars, out of all the Scion XDs with hubcaps, only one I've ever seen with like at least like all the hubcaps on. The rest of the cars, I don't even think I've ever seen a Scion XD with at least 1 or 2 without like, I haven't even seen like Scion XDs without like hubcaps missing. I've at least seen like 1 or 2 missing, and that's really rare for these. 1 or 2 hubcaps is really common for these, but like without any missing is actually kind of rare. So Scion XDs are kind of common here, actually, and they're very common in Spring Valley. They get much more common as you go more north, more south. So yeah, nice one. It's all complete. So I'm not sure why this came off really. I think it had a ring behind the clip. I think it had a clip behind the ring. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why it came off. Anyway, next one. 98 Corolla. This one. So this one's all complete. It has a slight clipper mark, as you can see. Clip is broken at the bottom over here. Kind of a shame. And these are really good on the wheel. And if you try to remove these, I'm pretty sure that only the face would come apart. So as you can see, this almost became a wheel band over here. So the top of the clips, for these ones, the top of the clips would only be the part remaining. The rest of the cap would be like somewhere else in the world, wherever you lost it, which is kind of interesting. So these are really well on the wheel. So if these were these were to come off, then probably only the face would come apart, and the rest would just be staying on the wheel. So that's a nice one. It's so complete. It's an old one. I've always been wanting to find one, but now that I found one, it's actually not that good. So you know, it kind of feels boring with one. And here's one. That's very nice. I love these hubcaps in particular, and they've gotten much more rare ever since. So this one's got only 4 clips remaining, but the rest of them I zip tied onto the cap. So my dad found this, and it's pristine. Like the front, it's like literally pristine. There's only a couple scratches on it, like only very minimal scratch damage on it, which is kind of insane. Really good. Very minimal scratch damage, and the ring's pretty good as well. It's not completely rusted through or anything. The ring looked like the ring was like pointed upward, which is really weird. So it must have been run over. It's a good one though. So, because I mean, the paint's really nice. Everything's really good about it. Just the clips on the back are not that nice. Anyway, I'll just do this one. Why not? I was gonna save this for last. It's kind of a weird one. Now, I knew that the golf cart hubcaps existed, but I never thought I'd ever be able to find one. This is an OEM Yamaha golf cart hubcap. I went to the golf course and I saw this one sticking out of the dirt in the hazard area, so I pulled it out, and it's actually one of these. I've actually been wanting to find one of these. I never found a golf cart hubcap before. It's really nice in the back, but the front has received very severe water damage and the corrosion on it and tarnishing. Yeah, all the clips are intact. It's a nice one. The back is super shiny, as you can see. It's like basically brand new, but the front's like completely tarnished. So yeah, it's still a nice one. I'll start collecting golf cart hubcaps if I can ever come across more. Oh, I forgot to do this one, right? Chevrolet center cab, all complete. It's nice in the front, tarnished in the front, good in the back, tarnished in the front. Ring's in really nice shape. Once again, the ring was completely bent out of place, but then I fixed it. This one was the ring was basically an oval. I never knew the Chevy center cap rings actually look like this. I thought they were just like completely circular. So yeah, it's got this chrome plating on it. It's very tarnished on the front, as you can see. It's like got this like tarnishing thing on it. GM made in China. Oh, this is made in China. Oh wow, very cheap anyway. That's a nice find though. Still, I like that one. Okay, next one. Not that interesting. This one's a 17-inch. It's very heavy. This one's a 17-inch K-Tune 1021. I've only ever found one 17-inch version, and that one's in really bad condition. And my dad found that one when we were on a Connecticut trip. All complete, kind of nasty. So I don't think this would be for any van, because I mean 40 Con lines have 16-inch wheels. They don't have 17-inch wheels. So this one would either be for an Odyssey or a Nissan Rogue. It's all complete. Anyway, still the clips on the things are like really chipped apart. So nice one. Must be a very early one, because I'm judging by the bolts. Because I mean, otherwise they're probably a new one. Anyway, next one is this Universal. It's a KT990. Now, many people don't really know that these existed, and I do remember these way back in the day. Though this was back in 2016, about 8 years ago. I was only 4 years old at the time. Oh no, I was only 6 years old during that time. And this one, the bolts are nice. The bolts are completely really shiny, because I mean I replaced them, of course. These are really early, and barely any cars use these really. But the only time I actually seen people use these were back in I was passing by the most local Toyota dealership near me, and they had all these used but basically pristine Toyota Corollas, Camrys, Siennas, and Yaris's with all these like aftermarket hubcaps on that look exactly like this one. And they all had these. The Siennas had chrome ones, the Yaris had chrome ones, Camrys and Corollas had these plastic silver ones, which is kind of interesting. All clips intact. Yeah, I'm surprised that this one's actually intact. I'm pretty sure this car would have made at least like 200,000 miles at this point, because this hubcap, it's pretty. I'm not sure if you can see this on camera, but the paint's pretty much missing. At this point, it's like basically missing. This car must have made a lot of miles. Anyway, on to the last 5. This is a very rare one. These used to be super common in 1996, in 1995, 1996, when New York still used early Crown Victoria hubcaps. So they would have these so the Crown Victorias would either have hubcaps, or either they would have like these metal dog-dish center caps that they would use in cabs and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure they're custom, because I don't think any kind of Crown Victoria came with a base wheel with chrome dog-dish center caps. So yeah, I pulled this off in an abandoned car. This really brings up memories from like the early years of New York and 9/11 and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of taxes involved in that one. This one, yeah. I pulled this off in an abandoned car. I would never have found one of these, and if I did, I'm probably sure it would be run over. Of course, I pulled this one off a wheel. And this one, it was behind the municipal building, and it was on like an abandoned cop car. The cop car's been sitting there for at least roughly more than 10 years now. I searched on Google. Wait, yeah, I think it's more than 10 years. And yeah, this is really hard to remove. And all these little clip thingies, even though like at least like 6 of them missing, this was really hard to remove still. Like, I was actually mildly surprised. I tried pulling it out with my finger. That wouldn't work. So I went to my car, got a screwdriver, and I started pulling it off. So yeah, it's a nice one. It was really hard to clean. It's really, really heavy. Super heavy. Yeah, it's a nice one. And the funny thing is, like, after like 1 week, after the week I got this one, I also made a really good timing with this one as well. I did basically the same thing as this Dodge one. So I pulled this off the abandoned Victoria. I pulled this off the Crown Victoria, and just after a week, the car had been sent to the crusher. So it's kind of a weird one. It's kind of a weird coincidence with this one, with this GMC one, the Crown Victoria, because both of them I made really good choices with on getting. All right, so I'll get onto these two will be the last ones because they're actually kind of interesting. This one, I have a special shout out for that one as well. This one is a 2016 Honda Civic Hubcap. These are bolt-on. So in the video, it was kind of cracked. So this is like a really easy hack that you could just use with cracks. Just take some duct tape and put it on the back. It works perfectly. So anyway, the center is only damaged. I have some weird luck with like bolt-on hubcaps. And like basically all the bolt-on hubcaps that I found so far, excluding the Suzuki Forenza one, the Chevy Impala one, and the Pontiac one that I found, excluding those with like the plastic lug caps on, these actually held on with the bolts. And for some weird luck of mine, they're always damaged in the center, but never on the outside. The Dodge Grand Caravan one has like some cracks in the edge, and the bolts are all melted apart. That's the reason why it came off. But I have a Dodge ProMaster 2500 hubcap, and that one also has like the front damage and like the center damage, but the bolts are still intact, and so the same with this one. Anyway, tips of the clips are missing. This one's also missing. Missing. This is the reason why these come off. Because at ShopRite, a 2006 Civic, I remember, had the worst hubcap paint job, super ugly. All the paint was peeling off and the silver was showing underneath. Anyway, it was super loose, and I thought I'd just be able to pull it off with my fingers, but actually, the black rings that are supposed to hold the hubcap onto the wheel with the lug nuts, those are still there. So the reason why that one was super loose is because the tips of the clips are missing. Only this one's actually the one that's actually remaining on. The rest of them are completely missing. So yeah, it's a very rare one. I like this one. Definitely a rare one, because you don't really find bolt-on Civics like this anymore. Anyway, last one. This is another Honda. This is a 2009 Honda Fit, and checked on the dates of 2009. This was basic. I'm sorry for the washing quality is horrible on this one. You could see I didn't do a good job of washing this one, I'll tell you that. And that was because this is super disgusting. This thing was literally just the most disgusting hubcap I've ever cleaned. Like, I'm like, no joke, like literally disgusting. It looked like 100% cacao bar, like chocolate bar. It really did. So I tried cleaning it up, and then it got tainted on the back for staying on the cars for so long. So the Fit must have made like at least 200,000 miles as well. Kind of scratched. The reason why these come off is probably because of the clip flaws. And the reason why this one came off was because of this clip was broken off the bridge, the clip bridge support thing, and it's behind the ring. This is the reason why that one came off. But otherwise, these are quite rare. I have 5% remaining, 5% of battery remaining, so I gotta make this quick. Anyway, all complete. So the thing with like Honda hubcaps is that I find super interesting. I found only 2 Honda hubcaps that were actually clip-on, and all those Honda hubcaps have this black paint on the ring, and all of them have like the paint on the ring like still there, like completely. Like, the black paint is still there, like it's not even rusted. The only parts that actually had some like paint flaws was like in the clip areas. The rest, I mean, like these rings are super resilient. Like the paints, like they stay for a very long time. Aftermarket's unlikely. They just like completely rust apart and they're flaked, and like within like in between like 5 years. Anyway, these are the last ones. It's been a great day. It's been like great 2 months of collecting and stuff like that. These two are both of 1971 Chevrolet Caprice hubcaps, and this is like the most magnificent metal hubcap design I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And shout out to Andrew L. He's the one who actually found the source of these hubcaps, and these are the color of the car actually depends on the color of the hubcaps, or the color of the hubcaps depend on the color of the color of the car. Because this one's white, and Andrew told me that the hubcaps depend on the car's color. So he said he found like a light blue one or like a blue one back in like a while back when he was just a kid, and this one is a white one. So this one would be basically off like an older white Chevrolet Caprice. Also, these are very uncommon. You think these like tiny little like rings that go around. There's like a valve stem in the middle. These clips are irreplaceable. The back is mint. The back is like basically new. It looks like this hubcap was made yesterday on the back. And the clips are irreplaceable because they're built into the hubcap. Same with this one. I pulled these off an abandoned trailer because they're off a custom trailer. They were stuck onto a custom trailer. And now custom trailers don't really exist anymore. But they definitely did a good job. I mean, those hubcaps are really nice on the trailer. And these are Chevrolets, and these are off like Chevrolet Caprices, and they're on like a random trailer, so it's kind of odd. Anyway, yeah, it's been a great month of collecting, and I found many good ones. Hope you liked the video. And anyway, hope you'd stay tuned for a little bit more, because I'm probably gonna go on a Spring Valley hubcap search soon, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for that, because I'm probably gonna find some pretty good stuff there, because Springfield hubcaps come off left and right. Small shorts you can ever imagine, hubcaps will still fall off there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.